Hey everybody, this is Brett, and a lot of people out there have strange thoughts in their minds about what's acceptable of God and what's not acceptable of God. And I'm here to set you straight today because I know what God is and what God is not. And God is all natural things. God is all the natural things that you see in this world. And so now you know what God is. And let me get specific about that. Okay, so sex is of God. A lot of people don't know, or they don't live, or they don't believe, or they think that sex is not of God because they think that it's naughty. They think that there's something wrong with sex for a lot of different unproven and unfathomable and illogical, completely illogical reasons. Because you would not be here if it were not for sex. And I could go a lot more deep into that particular aspect, but you can't do that on YouTube because YouTube also thinks that there's something wrong with sex. Okay? So, processed food like Snickers bars and M&Ms and cookies and candies that so many people eat out there, they have become, their bodies and their minds have become the foods that they eat. Those are not things of God. Okay? Anything that's unnatural, that's been altered, is not of God. And all of that kind of activity creates the need for prescription drugs, which are also not of God because they are not natural. Okay? So once again, God is all natural things. All of the natural things that you see in this world. And as soon as you take a natural thing and you turn it into something that's no longer in its whole form anymore, it is not of God anymore. And it has the definite likelihood of causing some kind of a toxic poison in your body or in the environment. And all of these are truths and realities that humans will have to learn as lessons in the future. Difficult lessons from drinking water that's polluted, from breathing air that's polluted, and not of God. And if people would stick to the rules, but they won't because they're greedy and they want to patent things and create unique patented inventions so that nobody else can use their inventions, so that they're the only ones that can make money from those inventions, like drugs. Okay? I'm here to tell you the dead, flat ass truth. Swearing is also of God because it is an emotional release. It is totally natural. It is 100% natural to swear in your life. If you get angry or if you're sad, crying is natural and it's totally of God. But people don't want to see other people crying because it's too much for them. And they think that there's something wrong. And they think that if a person is crying, they need to get on some Prozac, which is totally not of God. And the things that doctors deal are not of God, which makes the doctors and the nurses and all of those people in that industry, the health insurance people that are so greedy and wanting to get everyone's money for their Obamacare. They're also not of God because they're trying to just make money. That's all they think about so that they can buy their things. That's what they want, their things. Materialism. And so you look out in this world and you see that that's how it is. It all revolves around who can get the biggest houses, who can have the nicest cars, blah, blah, dee, da, dee, da. But guess what? The truth always rises to the surface. And eventually, the American Indians that love nature so much and have been telling us that that's what God is for all of this time, the trees and the animals and everything. The American Indians that they're not Christians. They're not Christians. They're the ones that will have the last laugh.